We met where the fireflies dance in the night. Your smile was the spark, your eyes shining bright. The moon was our witness, the stars watched us sway. In the quiet of the night, love found its way. Under the midnight sky, held you close, whispered my heart in the words I chose. Every moment felt like it could stay under the midnight sky. Love lit our way. We walked through the fields, your hand in mine. The world disappeared, we left it behind. The night wind was singing a song for two. Every note was a promise I'd stay with you. Under the midnight sky, I held you close, whispered my heart in the words I chose. Every moment felt like it could stay under the midnight sky. Love lit our way.
The streets are still, the lights turn low. No cars, no voices, no place to go. The curtains drawn, the city sighs, and stars come out in silent skies. The clocks all tick a softer beat as nighttime wraps the world in heat. But here I sit with thoughts that stay while everything fades far away. When the world is fast asleep, that's when my soul begins to speak. No crowds to please, no truths to hide, just me and I, side by side. The moon reflects the things I've lost and all the bridges I have crossed, but in the dark they seem so small, like distant dreams that learn to fall. There's something pure when silence reigns, a quiet wash to cleanse the stains. And though the morning's yet to rise, I find my peace in moonlit skies. When the world is fast asleep, that's when my soul begins to speak. No crowds to please, no truths to hide, just me and I, side by side. So I will rest, no need to weep when the world is fast asleep.
On the sky so wide, with the cattle moving side by side. Dust rose high from the wagon wheel and the creak of the old wood fields. Riding the Chisholm trail again, through the sun, the wind and rain. Every mile we make our way to the market come the day. Campfire songs in the midnight air, stories told round without a care. The trail is long but the hearts are strong. We keep riding all night long, riding the Chisholm trail again, through the sun, the wind and rain. Every mile we make our way to the market come the day. Trail again, through the sun, the wind and rain. Every mile we make our way to the market come the day.
Left my home with the sun barely in the sky, chasing dreams on wheels, just me and goodbye. Every town I pass has a story to tell. Some are heaven's gate, some feel like hell. Miles behind me, miles to go, through the wind and the rain, through the sun's warm glow. Every mile I ride writes a page of my song. I've been gone for so long, still rolling on. Saw a preacher man praying in a small town square. Met a drifter who swore he'd been everywhere. Shared a drink with a cowboy, traded tales till dawn. Then I hit that road 'cause it keeps pulling me on. Miles behind me, miles to go, through the wind and the rain, through the sun's warm glow. Every mile I ride writes a page of my song. I've been gone for so long, still rolling on. I rode the trail to Laredo town, through the dust and the red clay ground. Every mile the sun beat down, but I kept on riding round. Trail to Laredo calls my name, through the wind and the desert flame, where the stories all begin, and the outlaws meet their end. By the cantina's warm lantern glow, I found the girl I used to know, but her heart was promised true to a man I never knew. sun was sinking low that day when the outlaw came my way. Hand on my side, heart in my throat, Gunsmoke hung in the dusty cold. Gunsmoke at sundown's glow, one shot decides friend or foe. In the silence, time stood still by the edge of the old windmill. Face the truth in the desert light. Two men stand, only one walks tonight. The wind, it carried his name away into the shadows where the lost men stay. Gunsmoke at sundown's glow, one shot decides friend or foe. In the silence, time stood still by the edge of the old windmill.
Miles behind the road unwind, every turn a piece I find. Through the rain and through the sun, every mile I'm closer done. Homeward bound again tonight, guided by the soft moonlight. Every mile feels warm and right. Homeward bound again tonight. Every star that lights my way feels like home's not far away. Soon I'll see that porch light glow, back where love will always grow. Homeward bound again tonight, guided by the soft moonlight. Every mile feels warm and right. Homeward bound again tonight. Tonight, guided by the soft moonlight.
Every mile feels warm and right. Homeward bound again tonight. Homeward bound again tonight. Guided by the soft moonlight. Every mile feels warm and right. Homeward bound again tonight.
Winds of the mountain call my name. Every season just the same. Through the valleys, up the high, they will lift me to the sky. Winds of the mountain free, carry my soul to be in the light or in the rain. I'll come back to you again. Snow and summer, sun and rain, every path leads me again back to where my heart can rest, in the mountains I love best. Winds of the mountain free, carry my soul to be in the light or in the rain. I'll come back to you again. Soft guitar and fiddle fade.
The room is dark, the lights are low, the evening winds begin to blow. But in your arms, the world feels small, and nothing else can touch me at all. No need for words, no need to say. You take the noise of life away. Just one more hug before we dream, to hold me close in midnight's gleam. One last hug tonight, before I close my eyes, wrapped in your love, where safety lies. No need to worry, no need to fight. Just give me one last hug tonight.
like lullabies and cotton feet. And even if the dark runs deep, your arms will guard me while I sleep. And if the dawn forgets to shine, this final hug will still be mine. A promise made in hush and light, to stay with me through every night. One last hug tonight, and before I close my eyes, wrapped in your love, where safety lies. No need to worry, no need to fight. Just give me one last hug tonight. So hold me close and hold me tight. I'll dream inside your hug tonight.
I wrote your name on paper skies and watched it float with silent cries. No stamp, no pen, no clear address, just thoughts too soft to ever press. Each line I wrote was just for me, a secret space where you still be. I fold the page and close my eyes and let it drift where silence lies. This is the letter I never sent, words too quiet, too innocent. They lived in me like falling rain, too tender now to bring you pain. The ink is faded, years have passed, but in my chest they're written fast. 1,000 nights, 1,000 dreams still carry what I could not scream. Not all goodbyes are meant to speak. Some find their home in souls that leak. And maybe love in quiet ways still sings through stars and darker days. This is the letter I never sent, words too quiet, too innocent. They lived in me like fallen rain, too tender now to bring you pain. So sleep tonight, my distant friend. The letter's here, it just won't send.